us emotionally and affects our well-being, even sometimes our health. A recent survey shows that at least 3 in 5 students have experienced severe anxiety, and 2 in 5 students have had severe depression to the extent they cannot even function. A lot of students usually struggle with mental health issues, and that can include anxiety, depression, and it can even get to the point where there's substance abuse involved. What tends to happen a lot of times is that very few students that are affected by these type of mental health issues, they usually don't seek proper help from their counselor centers because they're not comfortable. So usually they will just suffer in silence, which is really sad. Being in college, there is a lot of stress-inducing factors, and this can include full-time studying, interviews for internships or job interviews, tests, exams, worrying about expectations for the future, and there's so many other stresses that we have to deal with being a college student. Sometimes it's very easy to brush off our stressors and our anxiety, but in reality, they have such a significant impact on our mental health as students. At times, it's not just academic pressure, but it's mixed with like a lot of stress that we can either be dealing with at home, dealing with certain stress in certain relationships that we have, dealing with stress that we go through in our own personal lives, and so much more. A study that was done by Islam and Rakib confirms that approximately 87.1% of college students think that the mental disorder is in fact an illness, whereas 84.3% think that they are aware of their mental illness. Also, 45.7% do not get proper help or advice, even if they are not mentally okay. And it worsens that 90% of the students never consult a psychiatrist or a therapist. Further statistics suggest that 34.3% of college students hardly take any measures to maintain good mental health, and another 35.7% are ashamed of confronting mental illness. These statistics are from a study conducted at Cornell University, and this university contains of 6,965 students. And this is typically a great example of what is just happening in today's colleges today, as a nation and worldwide. Usually when we talk about mental health, it is a state of well-being when they function at their best. Mental health usually involves emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Mental health awareness is becoming more of a popular topic on campuses, especially GSU, and it's very vital in reducing our stigma, and this is very vital for allowing more students to take, steps to seeking counseling and other, psychological services before the issue progresses into, more severe mental conditions. Mental health issues are common among college students due to a wide range of reasons, but the main reason typically is just because when we transition from like high school to college, we're just taking on more adult responsibilities. However, they have not fully mastered all necessary skills required in adulthood. So mental health is just vital in navigating through our life complexities and, adapting to changes, developing our relationships, meeting our needs, and, just, realizing, their potential. Depression is one of the most serious mental health issues among all college students. And also in recent days, anxiety has also become a very severe problem among all young adults. Depression and anxiety can often lead to like college dropouts, and sometimes in the worst possible case scenarios, it can involve college students sometimes even taking their own life. Considering that this month of October is mental health awareness, it is important for us to acknowledge that today's students are exposed to diverse social factors that can impact our stress levels, and also exposed to the level of vulnerability to the mental health issues depending on the severity of the social issues that they are subjected to. A major source, and this is for the professors, a major source of stress is exams. There is a lot of anxiety surrounding testing, considering the fact that nobody wants to fail because it is a disappointment, and also our parents who send us to college to basically do studying isn't quite the best when they know we fail at tests. Another major stressor also too is job prospects after graduating college. Most students struggle to make choice about their field of study, and I am a victim of that. I have changed my majors many a times, and it is stressful. And also students who even graduate from college are looking for well-paying careers, and it's not the easiest to get a job. Tuition fees, rent, and other financial reasons can also be a cause for stress and for some students. The greatest impact on young people's health and well-being can come from these three key elements, and those will be promotion, prevention, and early intervention. And these key elements can minimize the impact of mental conditions. It is also important for campuses and colleges to establish a culture that cares and shows compassion for students. College students need to be taught life skills to navigate through their life challenges, and social connectedness should be promoted to avoid loneliness and isolation, which are major risk factors for college students' mental health. Mental health issues are real and can have severe impact if it's not treated. As a college student, we have to learn, all as students, that it is okay to not be okay. You know, transitioning from that high school life to adulthood and us consuming all those adult responsibilities can be challenging and very much so overwhelming. But with the proper support, it is possible. Therefore, colleges should establish a culture that creates mental health awareness and also advises the students on where to get help, which is vital in reducing the stigma surrounding mental health. This way, more students can come out to seek help, and also students need to normalize seeking help when they are not doing well. The challenges in college have always been there, and although they get complex with time, those that came before us have overcome them. Accepting that one is not okay is the first step, followed by seeking assistance from counseling service, which can help prevent more serious issues from developing or, getting to suicidal levels. Thank you.